bars so it doesn't blow away. It's so damn windy out here. What do you got on there right now, that your little jig? Oh boy. Do you see anything coming out yet? Weightless hook on your thing, okay? It's the only possible way for us to do what we need to do right now. I could stick my GoPro under the dock and see if there's any bluegill under there, but I'm making the assumption that there are bluegill under there. Here, I don't know, it's way too windy for even that. Put the popper on top just to see. I just want to see maybe a official surface for it. Well, you would think that, but we're in one position here on this dock where the wind is completely sealed in this corner, and we can use that to our advantage, sir. So I'm not even going to take this all the way out. I'm literally just going to like do some weird stuff here. But it is windy, dude.
I know.
I can't really even... I see leaves floating around out there, but there's so much debris flowing through the water. What are those? Are they? Oh, you know what I think that is? I think that's the inside of those, what do you call those? The things that are along the shoreline? You know how when you break them, those... It doesn't matter really, I guess. I can't see anything necessarily, but the water is crystal clear down there, dude. So I think our best option is if we want to... Oh, actually, you know what? I know what I could do. All I got to do is ball up a little piece of bread and toss it down. We'll know right away. I did bring bread, didn't I? Yeah. All right. So literally, like, that's... Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. So we got a little piece of bread. Toss it down. If you can't necessarily see the fish move it, then you'll just see it disappear and we'll know. We only need like...
Oh, that just disappeared.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, that's going to be our route, buddy. So let's,
You can use my rod.
John, I think the best route here is it's so shallow right here, we're just going to do the hand line. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave the line attached to the cane pole, but, hey, this wind seems like it's dying down, huh, Joan?
Yeah, I can't wait till it's on the sun. I'm freezing. I should have wear a shirt sleeve to this.
That is a cold wind.
It's really windy. It's windy but sunny.
Are you cold?
Kind of, yes.
It is pretty chilly. We are out here catching bait. Bluegills. I don't typically use bluegill for bait. Catfish, I don't use any other bait. I am here using a light bait with my little man. And I'm going to catch, I don't know, I figure 6 bluegill will be enough.
But imagine if we caught a minnow. That would be perfect, right?
A little minnow? Yeah. Well, I'm going to be tossing my jig.
Remember that time on the kayak when I caught a minnow on a hook?
I do.
There wasn't even anything on there. Yeah.
Yes.
Also, when we were at the dock on our spot, I almost had some others with or something.
Right now I'm dropping the bread down, seeing if there's still fish there. You seen something? Yeah,
One's gone.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, here,
Oh,
buddy.
Dad, I just saw a lot of fish.
Here, do your thing.
Do my thing,
Do your thing. Just do the hand line. I'm gonna loosen the line off this, but just just got a little piece of bread on there with a little tiny hook. And we're catching these fish to actually, again, I don't really do this, but we're gonna use them for bait. Kind of feel bad. You got one, Joan?
Nope.
All right, drop it. Yep, drop it in. Yep, there you go. I'll let you rig on your bread how you do it next time. It's not, oh, it's not falling because there's so many surface. There's so many going, right? I'm gonna bring it. Give me your. Watch out. There's some spider webs and there's a lot of things going on. It's so windy out here.
Oh,
Yeah, we just missed one. Here, put the bread on. How you put it on? Nice Coca-Cola shirt. I just realized that.
I gave him them.
Nice. So what do you
So
do?
I just do this and I put it on the little edge of the hook. So then when they bite into it, they'll hook the meat easy.
And we're not fishing deep. It's, I mean, I can see the surface. I'm not sure what you guys can see. I'm not sure if my feed's even clear. But you just dropped that and literally about 2.5 feet of water.
I got
maybe even
one.
less. And here we go. We got our first bait. Got our first bait, Joan. You want to take him off? Throw him in there? Oh, 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 oh.
Okay, our first bait is on the
He's actually a good size. This guy could be a whole. So a beautiful little panfish here. You know, very, very pretty. I'm all about catch and release. I release primarily like 90% of the time. And it's good too, but there's also a disadvantage to that in like a small lake or pond because you can have these guys. What is that even called? Basically, there's too many fish competing for food, and they get stunted. I think that's what it's called. And you'll have a pond with a bunch of fish about the same size, and that's all it is. And that's all it's going to be because nothing really has any room for growth. So depleting that population a little bit actually allows some to grow bigger, but that gene pool goes even further. Fish just keep getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, there is such thing as having too many fish in a lake. This is a pretty nice lake here, Turner Lake. We're at Turner Lake State Park. Windy day. We are in Illinois. It's not Chicago, guys. I'm from Chicago. We're drinking. I'm an hour and like 20 minutes away from Chicago.
Again, huh?
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to talk with this guy on the slinging these lines. That's what he does. Here, take him off. Come on, big guy. You need that experience. As many as you can get in.
I just take the hook out.
You got it. You got it. It's really windy out here, but it is sunny.
He unhooked himself again.
He did. Hey, buddy.
Well, this is easier than I do it.
See their fins just flopping. I hope this is clear feed because their fins are just flopping in the wind. It's awesome. That's crazy. We got 2 on so far. We haven't been here long. We wanted to come down and use the popper. The little man started out with a little hair jig, but it's just so windy out here. And then we tossed a few loose bread pieces down and realized that we saw them disappear right away, which indicates fish are down there. Didn't necessarily see the fish. But we got this one, literally, this is it. This is all our hope for today, honestly. To be realistic with you here, that was it. This is our only hope, this corner. This little triangular corner for bait, because everything else is wind blown. I mean, if I was out here for a bigger predator, out there in my kayak slinging spinner baits, anchored, that's a different story. Okay, this guy's gonna be catching fish. I'll stop talking, guys. I mean, I did say I was day drinking, all right? Cheers. Welcome to the feed, guys. Can't really see who's in here. But we're just chilling out here. Beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day. Very consistently windy. Yep. Maybe you got to get a little bit more on those hook sets.
No, I need a little bit tiny bit of that.
You mean more? You mean more bread?
No, I need less bread.
Less bread. Yeah, so I'm getting all this bait today. I'm getting these bluegills to use them for catfish tonight. I'm gonna try fishing out here for catfish, guys. Kitty cat, not here. I'm gonna fish the river. I'm catching bluegill on the lake. I'm gonna go fish the river. Ooh, yeah, he's catching them, he's hooking them, they're just getting off. And literally, I mean, for bait guys, like, fish got so accustomed to people tossing bread for the ducks, like literally. I did a video once where I tossed bread in the water and you see the crumbs fall. You're seeing minnows swim back and forth, right, in the footage. I can try to look back and see this. Everything I do, I have video of. And the video shows, you know, the minnows swimming back and forth in the footage, then shows a bass or two come by, right? Crappie, and then it gets to the very bottom because I'm taking the GoPro on like a 20-foot pole extension and putting it down in this clear water. And gradually, as I get lower and lower, on the bottom, there's freaking carp going back and forth, dude. Like crazy. Everything eats bread, and everything that doesn't eat bread is attracted by what does. That's why I'm always saying, I'm all about that bread. All about that bread. Come on, Joan. You want me to bait that for you? Let's get with it. Let's get a fish on.
I know I have
There's been too much lag time here. I haven't seen a fish. I don't even believe you're catching them. I don't see any fish. There's no fish. There's nothing. How do you even work this thing? See, I'm not. It's too windy, guys. But anyways, yeah, I didn't think we were gonna be here long. Okay.
I got him.
All right. Get him, Joan. Out here just killing the game, brother. Love it. Little man's just doing what he does. There you go, you got it. Remember, you got to push the hook, bend forward a little bit, and then out, because you got that barb on there. There's some lakes that do not even allow barb hooks. You have to use a barbless hook. Good job, little man. Said I wanted 6. I mean, I don't really know what it takes. And it's going to be cold tonight, guys. We're getting in the 40s tonight out here. And I'm still going to do what I do. And I know it's early, guys. Don't judge me, all right? I'm starting day drinking, catching bait, but we're going to be doing the same thing later on. You know what I'm saying? When the kids are sleeping. So, and I don't know where you guys are from, but go Bears. Go Bears. Chicago native. I don't have a choice. I've suffered too many years. Hopefully, fall on one day. But I like at least seeing new teams. You know, Minnesota is exciting right now. It's cool. New teams get up there and do it. Maybe the Chiefs will do a 3-peat. Who knows? That's crazy.
I got one.
Good job. And now walking up, like we didn't see any fish. We didn't think there was any fish. Really, really windy. It actually seems like it's dying down right now. But overall, consistently, that's the only thing I can describe this wind as, is because it is a consistent wind. It has not let up. It's consistently going the entire time.
Nice looking bluegill.
Yeah, it is. Good job.
So far we got 4 bluegill.
Good job. Jones Bait Shack. Gotta tell, hey Jonah, why don't you go down to the dock? Here's a slice of bread. Why don't you go down to the dock, catch me a whole bucket of bluegill? I mean, some people eat these. I mean, maybe not these. I don't know. These are small. These are actually perfect for bait, though, I believe. I'm going to actually throw a whole one out there tonight. Fox River. Who knows what you'll catch. Beautiful fish, though. Nice and clean. Yeah. Somersault. Yeah, this is going to be my whole guy. But otherwise, if it's not going to be a whole guy, I'll take something like this. Plop him down. We'll cut his head off here, right behind this gill plate here. And we'll cut this right here. So then we have the head, this middle portion, and the tail. And that's the 3 baits I use. I don't cut the spines off or anything like that. I use them as is. But like I said before, I also really don't do this. Just lures. I like to name fake lures look alive. Oh, you're not even throwing anything out there. Yeah, I'm going to throw a few more fishes in there since this thread's drying out. Keep these fishies interested. Make them think that it's a constant feed. They see a bunch of their friends disappearing, they might suspect something, you know? We gotta make them think that they're getting all nice and full and they're just walking away, swimming away, you know. Oh yeah, oh right here, John. You got them, yeah? Right here. Get another bread on there, get a nice, fresh, soft piece on there. Oh, this is nice and fresh. Ooh, boy, that is some soft blackberry right there. Get that going.
I think we might have added a little bit Oh, some.
You got them, right? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
One and done, son. I thought we might have to work a little bit harder than this today, but honestly, I'm glad I brought the bread because I was getting ready to just stick it out. Bring him more to your this side. If he flops, I want him to flop on the dock, not in the water. Bring him this way. Turn him this way. There we go. More this way. Now you have a chance, you know what I'm saying? Remember, we're keeping these for bait today. We'll release them. There we are. A couple more Gilligans. What do we got here? Ow, you son of a biscuits. Look at that. We got a bunch of these guys. A bunch of little spikes on them and all that stuff. Perfect size right there. There are bigger ones in here, so I don't know why, but that's just what happens to be schooled up right now. Beautiful purple cats. Everybody knows what bluegill is. Everybody called it bluegill. But yeah, beautiful, man. Fishing is fishing. Doesn't matter what you're catching, man. I don't care if your little brother's running around and you're holding the fishing rod and he's pretending to be a fish. It's still fun. Oh yeah, that was a quick one. That could have been a bigger one. A lot of times the bigger ones are really quick at it. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, did he get off? Yeah. I would have probably released that one anyway. What you notice is we're catching a lot of the same size ones over there. I'd like to keep that going because the bigger ones will let go and the real small ones will let go. We've kind of got those middle guys, so we'll just keep that. That's perfect. Nice and sunny out here, huh?
I just put it flat and on the tip of the hook.
Flat and on the tip of the hook. White bread. I think I just bought a whole loaf for $2. I've had white bread. I've seen your line jump. You might have one on. But yeah, I bought you can buy a cheap loaf of bread or even corn. But I don't know, corn's great, but I have a lot of value in corn, a lot of results on corn for many species, catfish, carp, bluegill, same thing. But bread is just,
I got one.
It's just one of those things, man. He can put it on right now, a big piece, and make this a floating presentation. He can, use his hands to make it more mushed up and get it more solidified, and he can depict how slow it sinks. That's what I do at Lake Michigan when I'm sight fishing those carp. You have to firm it down just enough where it has that, certain fall. If it falls too fast, or if it sits on the surface, they don't want to hit it. But if it's got that real slow, gradual fall, they love it.
What was the?
I can't see the screen or anything like that, guys. I'm using the front of my camera and I'm facing that towards my little man, so he can see himself in the camera. But as far as that goes, that's all we're doing here. I'll read the chat if there is any in a few minutes. But like I said, we're just out here. We're getting bait, and I'm day drinking. Don't tell me about it.
You gotta give him a free bread, even though last time we were here, I told brother not
Goose
to.
Island, tropical beer hug, 9.9er. 9.9er. Get a few of those in you, and you'll be fine. Yeah, you gotta. Yep, you're good. Yeah. You're doing what you do. Just doing what you do. I still gotta edit your. I don't know. I'm so many videos behind. I got like 7 videos I have to edit. That's just sitting there. Yet I'm out here fishing for bait to go out and fish again later. And make another video. But there is some downtime. A lot of times in the summer I'll take like 2 weeks off. I actually just came off my 2-week hiatus. Typically when it's in this hottest months, a lot of times because I fish all winter long, I prefer and love winter fishing. But it's just a weird sense of fishing that not everybody understands, because I do open water winter fishing because I grew up in an urban environment where it doesn't matter how cold it really gets, the water is always open. So I'm out there in like 20 degrees on my kayak catching crappie in a warm water a river. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I love the winter time. So we do what we do. I literally just, like I said, came off my 2-week hiatus, kind of a break. I mean, within that 2 weeks I did fish 3 times, but you know what I mean? It wasn't like, where you get everything charged up, you get ready to go, and you know, you got to give credit to these guys out there. Like, I've done this for a long time, and it takes work, man. You got to make sure everything's charged. You got to make sure, you know, you got to check everything off the list. You got to make sure everything's just ready to go. Hey, that's a nice one, huh? Ooh, that was a good fighter. And then while you're out there, you got to make sure you're getting the best shot while you're fishing and catching fish and doing all this stuff. And sometimes you only got a minute after you worked like an 11-hour day, and you know what I mean? Well, an hour after you worked an 11-hour day. And yeah, I give it to everybody that's out there doing it, man. I love it. I always knew it was going to come to this too. Everybody's going to have their own video log, and you can look back on everybody's memories, which is the most beautiful thing. My grandfather, he never really took pictures of fish or things like that. And one day, before he passed, he actually broke down and was like crying, and just basically told me, like, you know, you need to make these memories, because one day you're going to want to look back at them, and you just don't really have that exact memory. You have a figment of it, but you know, you don't have that when you look back at the video, even a picture. You know, it does a lot. So pretty much ever since, I'd say since like 98, I have pictures and proof of everything I've ever done. But there was a hole there where I felt like every time I went out and turned my cameras on, where I wasn't catching a fish. Like, I had 1 year of my life where, I mean, I can't say I was completely dedicated, because I used to do a lot of observation or just observing. I would do a lot of observations underwater. I'd get crayfish, you know, leeches, things like that, put them in a tank, get a variety of freshwater species, put them in a tank, and we would just watch and just, you know, I would note their behavior, I would note what they do, I would note colors that they like, colors that they, you know, just didn't like as much. Water temperature, I would raise and lower the water temperature and see the different behaviors that they would do. But I would say that spawning bass is probably one of the biggest things that you can benefit from. If you ever went and fished bedding bass, and you went online and just studied or just read a few articles about bedding bass, I think you'd get a really good idea of just fish behavior and fishing in general. And as far as my finessing, I would say carp fishing is way beyond what, I mean, you can go out there and catch a carp because they're in abundance, but one of the smartest, best fighting, I don't know, probably my favorite, if you had to give it to me, man, common carp, my favorite fish. I may be rambling, but like I said, I'm day drinking, guys. I'm not looking at the screen, I can't see anything, I'm riding a little bit, but... Alright, Joan, I rambled enough. We need to get this going, okay? Another fish, stat, alright? Get that rigged up good. I'm gonna bait you right now. We got little baits going in. They're like, oh my god, look at all this free bread. Oh, look at, it's Christmas. I'm gonna eat it all up. Look at that. Delicious. Very delicious and nutritious. Remember, Joan, suspend it. Don't let that hit that bottom. If it goes to the bottom, you lift it back up and let it fall again. But you also have way too little on there, I think. Alright, they're starting to swing in now. They're coming back. Man, it's windy out here, guys. I said it was windy. I said it was windy. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate your viewing, checking everything out. Like I said, we're just out here fishing. Sometimes I do work a real job. I do get paid on YouTube, but you know, it's not. I got 4 mouths to feed. I'm not just one person, so I do both. I do YouTube and I work a real job. So. But I appreciate you guys for viewing. Please hit that like button. I appreciate it if you do. You have not better, but you're also fishing in the corner over there. You got one? Why don't you come back more? Yeah. Why don't you come back more in this corner? Okay. And also, why don't you rebait? Let's rebait. Reset. Come on. No. Come on, man. Let's reset. Get more bread on there. Even if it's too much, and you just feel a tug, that's enough. Reset. I mean, we're actually probably almost done here. I haven't been keeping track, but I also limited myself. I said I only want 6 because when I fish tonight and make my video, I may go live. Let's see. It's gonna be cold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 of this. Oh, come on, guys. What you doing, man? Oh, ow, ow. Oh, they got spikes and spines. Look at all perfect size, guys. Perfect size for, you know, fishing. If I was flathead fishing, shit. Hopefully that's what happens, but we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna use many of these
these live. Probably just hook them. Like right there.
Let them just flibber flabber on the ground.
With a slip sinker, Carolina, or river rig. All those rigs are the exact same rig.
It's probably the best rig to use when you're bottom fishing because you got them. Sorry. Probably the best rig to be using when you're bottom fishing because when the fish takes your line, the first thing and pressure that he's going to feel anything is the rod tip of you or rod tip bending. He's not going to feel the sinker or the weight of that. So for bass fishermen, Carolina rig, it's the same thing. But bottom fishermen in different parts, river rig, or also known as a bottom rig, Carolina rig, and I think there was another one. I'm not sure. Hit that like button, guys.
Appreciate the support. I'm out here just doing this. I don't have to be broadcasting for no reason, and I am because I've been at work and I go into many people's live streams and I highly enjoy them. It's
weirdly awesome, beautiful
experience. But I've watched dudes and gals fish for 2-3 hours, and I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? We all love it. We're all in it for the same. It's a zen-like experience when you're out there on the water. It's just some kind of therapy.
You got one, or did it sink into the bottom? So yeah, you gotta firm.
You hook yourself.
You gotta firm that more on there.
The bread's kind of dwindling down. I'll bait it a little bit more. It's probably gonna be our last one,
guys. We're gonna catch one more. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're probably gonna catch one more and actually probably end this live stream. No, maybe we'll run this. We're gonna catch one more as far as bait. Maybe we'll run this a little bit longer, and we'll go from there. Like I said, I don't know, man. You wing it on live stream. Whatever happens, happens. There's no editing here.
It's got a big.
Woo! Nice, Joan. Good fish there, buddy. You got this.
Yep.
You got this. That is a pretty fish. We're fishing a Clearwater Lake in Illinois, Fox Lake, Illinois. We were fishing a small inland lake, Clearwater, a lot of weeds, and these bluegill's colors are
shining through. Thought he was going to show you. Go on, keep going.
Thought he was going to show you the color.
But yeah.
Beautiful color shining through. Oh, see? And they're flippy floppities. They're not going to go anywhere. When it comes to bluegills,
You can hold them any way you want, but they do have spikes here, as you know. Ouch, ouch. They have spikes down here. Come here, you freaker. Right here, spikes. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
nothing here, spikes here.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Best way I would hold them, like many people.
I mean, they're small fish, but just like that, you know.
So you got your fingers like that, and you have that hole in between you there. So when they do get crazy and put those spikes out, look at that guy. Hopefully this is clear. He's got a good one coming out of the back spike there.
But yeah, we're using these guys for bait tonight.
For catfish. Well, that's what we're assuming. We never know. Wait, how many do we got here?
One.
He swallowed that one. Yeah, he did. These buggers, these little buggers, these are all the same size too.
Here, I can get this one out. Woo. Well, I have my little pliers, but I don't think I need to use them.
Oh.
That little finger action in there and just bloop. Just like that. But yeah, nice little fish. Nice little. This is how they swim, guys.
Sweet. Very beautiful, beautiful fish. I don't typically live bait fish. Again, I'm doing this, just to see what the hell happens, really. But I'm taking these beautiful fish.
And just letting them swim around.
Thanks, John. Wow. But yeah, I'm gonna throw them out and I'm gonna sit on my ass and just let the bait do the work. Just like you said. Wow, John. But typically we're out there, you know, we're doing our thing, casting a bunch of things. Actually, I wish I don't have my crankbait back. I was just gonna pull out a crankbait that looked just like a bluegill. You would have been like, what? Which one's real? Toss him in, John. I don't want to. No. Release one. Grab one and release it. How about that? I feel like I got too much bait, so grab one and release it. We're gonna not keep anymore.
I'm trying to hook that spine.
Do the big guy. The biggest one right here. Are you trying to hook one? Dude, no, I mean grab one and release it. Don't not hook it again. Alright, so this guy somehow was gifted.
Wow, a lucky fishy.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have, yeah, we're not keeping any. I mean, I guess I could freeze these after I make the bait or whatever, but we're not keeping any. I'm gonna recycle this water here, get more oxygen in there. Oh, one got out. Well, now we got 8 more.
Okay, I'm gonna try getting it out.
Yeah, just recycling that water there, get some more oxygen in there, because you can't just put them in there, you know, because they're gonna use up all the oxygen that is in there, and then they're down. I'm gonna try to keep them alive as long as I can. Typically, you could put ice. I know it sounds crazy, but you could put ice in there. A lot of times, cold water holds more oxygen than warm water. There's a lot of water in there. Yeah, you. Ooh, that's a pretty.
We can
Look at that. That is a right there, guys. What is this? That's a pumpkin seed. This is a pumpkin seed.
I don't think it's a sunfish.
Yeah, well, sunfish is like a panfish, you know what I mean? They could be categorized in a lot of different ways, but this is a pumpkin seed. You could almost see like his pumpkin seed features along the little orange dots around his body. Beautiful, beautiful fish.
We're gonna use him for bait, or are you gonna release him?
We're gonna definitely release him. He's gonna release himself.
I got the one.
All right, you got it. He's like, all right, there you go. What did I say? He's gonna release himself. There he goes. I can see him right there. Beautiful fish. Awesome. Good job. Yeah, we're not keeping any more, Joan. Okay.
Yeah.
We can call this really at any time, I guess. But you got a little bit of bread left. You're catching fish. The wind seems to be dying down too. And use these bluegill we're catching. Not the ones we've released, but we have bluegill in a bucket here. Many. I think we have about 8 now. Let several go. Some smaller than others. And we are going to take them and use them for bait along the Fox River tonight, when it's going to drop to 40 degrees. But we're going to use those. I'm going to use bread as well. And on the bottom, I think I'm going to have 3 rods out. And I'm going to do what we do. I'm going to film a video. Potentially, I'll do a live feed while I film the video, depending on the lighting I can get. That all depends. I fish a lot, and like I said, I have like 7, 8 videos I already have to still edit. Have to get the one off my camera before I even go out tonight, which makes 9 videos actually, damn it. But yeah, I gotta edit those videos, put them on YouTube on, delay. I have, I have like 26 or 32 videos on YouTube that are not released.
Do you have any moisture bread?
You want fresh bread?
Yeah, we need moisture bread.
But we do a video every week of every
Okay, I'm gonna
month
try this bread one more time, just
of
so
every year. And it's just what I do. I'm not trying to sell anything, promote anything, at least not yet. And we're just chilling, just fishing, just spreading knowledge. The better you guys get and you give me tips and I implement them, and then you guys implement that on that, like we could only improve, man.
And that's all it is. That's all it's about. Elevating every day.
I'm doing
Getting
a
better
little
and
less
better.
bread than I
Every time you're out, you have to be observant.
I'm doing a little less bread than I usually do because this is way smaller than you actually usually see me do it. So my fingers are blocking it, sorry.
That's almost... I mean, you can still catch fish on that, though, even though it's barely any bread. You can see the picture on the screen. You put that, like, where you could see the bread on the screen, John?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you can see yourself. I can't see what you're doing. Ah. A beach vacation for your taste buds, huh? 9.9er. We need to do a little bit baiting with the dry bread here.
Yep.
Ooh! Fishy, 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 fishy. So two of my strategies. I either hear fishy, 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 or sometimes you got to reverse psychology that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, man, there ain't no fish in the lake. And then all of a sudden something happens where it's like, no, I'm here, I'm here. You know, they get offended. So, try either of those out there, guys, I'm telling you. Everybody's like, how do you catch so many fish? I'm like, catch them with a lot of love, a little bit of hope, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Ain't nothing but that.
I'm trying to make it fall down with the other bread to make it look like it's just normal bread.
That cane pole fell right in the cracks over here, like it's just a part of the dock. You're still using the line off of this, right? Yeah, you are. That's actually kind of perfect. It just fell right there. Yeah, we do a lot of cane pole stuff. My grandfather, when he got into like his 80s, that's all he did, man. He'd roll up with a big cane pole, like 12-foot cane pole, and it doesn't matter where the hell we were or what the hell we were doing. He would just catch fish and stuff like that. Night crawlers, obviously, you know. Even when I was really young, like 9, 10, learning how to do lures and stuff, he was never interested. He was intrigued. He thought it was, you know, fascinating. But he, you know, wax worms, night crawlers, that's all he ever used. I'm like 34 now, so yeah, I've used live bait since, you know, about 9 years old, 8 years old. I mean, live bait, artificial lures. I've gone a decade at least without using any live bait, just because I got, you know, so into the artificial thing. But kind of took a step back at one point when I had kids. You know, you got to almost not relearn, but, you know, teach, and in teaching you kind of relearn some stuff, or, you know, get some tendencies that can, you know, help you just be an overall better angler. So there's no aspect of fishing that I dislike. I'll catch creek chubs on freaking 2-pound line. I'm like, don't even tempt me with a good time. But then you can get me angry. I'll go out there and catch some big muskie and northern pike. I won't even have drag set, man. I'll muscle them mofos. Lip their asses, bring them right in. It is what it is. It's all about the mindset, really, guys. Especially in this crazy world. It's all about the mindset. And you gotta have a positive one. Not looking at the chat or anything like that. I can't see the video. I'll turn it around a little bit and look, see if anybody's saying anything. Maybe I'll respond. But we're still new to this live stream thing. We're here at this beautiful lake. We're in Illinois. Fox Lake, Illinois. About an hour and 20 minutes from Chicago.
Fox Lake, Fox River.
Yeah, Fox Lake, Fox River, that's right. Tonight, we caught bait, we were catching bait. Well, right now he's releasing everything he catches, and that's at my request. But we have caught bait. Many a bluegills, perfect size. Obviously, we've all caught a bluegill that's the size of our hand, and if you can see, using that size reference, these are nowhere close to that. These are actually perfect size, you know, bait for cat, everything, dude. Walleye will hit this mofo. But we're going to use these tonight on the Fox River. It's going to drop about 40 degrees tonight, and we're still going to do it and make it happen. I'm day drinking now, so you can't judge me, but I'll also be doing the same later when I'm night fishing. And we're just enjoying the beautiful Sunday. It's a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky, guys. Not a cloud in the sky. Yeah. actually trying to find one, but there's not. Yeah, I don't. That's crazy. It's clear as heck right now. Wow. It's been very windy though, very consistent wind, at least a consistent 5 to 7 miles per hour wind all day. But then you get these random gusts that last about like a minute or two. That's like maybe 20 to 25. It's about to kick in again right now. But it's a beautiful day. We're in, I think we're 64 degrees right now. It's gonna be 42 when I go outside. Fishing this little dock here. When we first came out, we were going to use a panfish popper. We also had a hair jig, or a marabou jig. Many would call a marabou jig, actually, because technically what it is, Bass Pro Shop marabou jig, 132 ounce, and we were tossing those because that's what we thought we were going to be successful with. Luckily, I did bring some bread. After trying those two things, we didn't see anything. So we came to the only clear, or I would say calm is the better word, water option, and that's this little corner right here on this dock. And that's just because the wind's blowing this way.
And there's so many videos we have of catching
We do.
of bluegill.
We do have many videos of bluegill here. They're not released yet though, John, so here he goes with another one. But this is a nice little clear location. And we tossed, first all we did was toss a few loose pieces.
I'm trying to help you.
It looks like I'm just crumbling it and tossing it in, but if you do that, a lot of times the bread will float unless it's dry. So it is dry bread that I'm doing this with. Otherwise, you have to firm it before you drop it.
Going for the release.
Good job, John. Good job. But we are basically tossing this. That's what we did to indicate, you know, you walk up to a dock, you drop a little piece of the bread. You don't have to see the fish, but if that white bread disappears, that indicates to you right away that no matter what the fish is, there are fish there. So you can come and, you know, utilize small tactics first. You start small, especially on a dock like that. Or you can do the reverse. You can start big, you know, start tossing some big jigs, swinging some swim baits. But a lot of times you'll start small like that, and you'll catch, you know, sometimes it'll just be little chubs, shiners. You can graduate to the bluegill. There's bluegill, panfish,
I'm
crappie,
gonna try catching one on a hook.
bass, perch, walleye. There's northern pike. There's a lot of things that conjugate around a dock. It's good cover in a lot of these lakes. A lot of these lakes are man-made, and they're pretty like stationary. It's just pretty uniform around the entire lake. Same thing.
One on the hook.
Not much structure options.
I bet.
So a dock stands out to fish, especially bait fish that any predators can eat.
I think I'm gonna do one more shot at the bass.
The little jig?
Yeah.
So little man wants to try the hair jig again. He's going to give the hair jig a go. Are you feeling like you're done fishing, Sir John, or? Yeah, I know,
Dude, I know. That's one thing I never wanted to do. I never wanted to force these guys to fish. This little man's 8 years old. His entire life, I fished, dude, like I fished multiple times, like at least 3-4 times a week. And this is working several hours, like 90, 95 hours a week sometimes. And, I mean, every 2 weeks, sorry. So it's at least 50, something like that, you know, 45, 50 hours a week. And, you know, after, like, kind of forcing some time in, I got to engage, you know, and force time in with the family. And you got to force time in to do what you're passionate about that keeps you sane in this entire crazy world, which is fishing for me.
So a lot of times I'll force that in. So in the worst cases in my life, you know, tragedies
and things like that, as crazy as it sounds, I'm fishing like an hour or two after that shit happens. Like, it's just what I have to do. Best things, celebrations, celebratory, everything like that. Yeah, same thing, same situation with me. You may call me batshit crazy, but it's something that I've always done. When I was younger, my grandfather, he used to pick me up from school, and to avoid me joining any gangs or anything like that, or even having the influence like my brother had, my older brother, he picked me up from school when I was like the youngest, all the way until literally I graduated high school. Every single day, pick me up, take me right to River Park, Chicago, Illinois, Foster Avenue, bless you.
Thank you.
And would just keep me there. Like, what are my options there? I can play on some random playground with a bunch of gangs over there, or I could fish. And what did I do? I fished. And that's all we did, really, man. We fished our entire lives. And then when I was young, I was spiteful of it. I was angry of it. but I grew to actually appreciate it now that I've been older. But I also, you know, made it a point that, like I said, I was not going to force my kids. Not that he did it for the good reasons. But I wasn't gonna, you know, basically force my kids to get out there and fish. If they don't want to fish, if they don't beg me to fish or want to go out there and do that with that eagerness, then it's not worth it, because the second you get out there, they're gonna want to go home. So, but this guy, 8 years old, he loves it, man. He begs me sometimes. There's days that after 3-4 days of fishing, on those days where I want to chill or edit or do what I need to do,
I just put that in.
he forces me to come out and do what I got to do. So. You gotta appreciate it, you know. You only live once. Make most of everything. There's gotta be a cloud or something that floats by soon. I'm almost tired of talking. I'm talking to myself because I'm doing live, alright? I don't just do that. I don't come out here and just talk to myself like this. I can't see the screen right now. I'm not looking at it, but I'm just letting you know. Like, this isn't what I do. I don't come out here and just talk to myself when my son fishes.
He never did that once.
Exactly. Well, we are out here. We're catching fish. I'm day drinking. He may be day drinking some juice, but we got some 9.9ers flowing. And we're just tossing some bread down, letting it flow slowly. We're not letting it hit the bottom. I mean, typically we don't even get a chance for it to hit the bottom because he catch one. But
He just ate the bread off.
yeah, throw some of the dry bread in there. But we're catching bluegill. I'm gonna dip my hands back and get them all nice and wet for you again. I don't know how many times I've done this, but perfect, like flathead catfish size bluegill. Just literally just take a hook, put it right here, right behind the tail, or you know, not behind the tail, you know what I mean, but right there in the back, just right through there, and just let the baby flow, man. Flathead love it, and I mean, dude, anything that's a predator is gonna eat this. I can get a bass or anything on it. But we're gonna do it at nighttime. We're gonna fish a public dock tonight on the Fox River. We're gonna try to catch whatever presents itself. I'm gonna toss a bluegill, both live and cut, and I'm also gonna toss bread. They drink it now, I drink it later. Wind may die down. It is really, really windy out here. But it's a beautiful, beautiful day, guys. This is the lake we were fishing. I can't really see the screen. That's why I'm not engaging anything here. It's really, really sunny out here, and really, really windy. Hopefully the feed is clear, and hopefully you can. Like I said, I'm at work. And sometimes I tune into these guys. I really appreciate them. And it's just another sense of zen. Another sense of relaxation in this crazy world. Fishing is one thing that absolutely brings everyone together. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your skill set, doesn't matter anything, absolutely anything. Brings absolutely everyone together. John?
What?
A little bit of lag time here, buddy. What we're gonna do is we're gonna send a little bit more of these guys down. Make these fish. I think the fish are tuned in too. They're like, hey man, just don't bite, all right? Don't bite. He's gonna send a bunch more free bread. They're tuned in. Watch. Let's see if this bread starts disappearing and you catch another one.
I can see in the water there's a lot.
Well, you've caught a lot, dude. We got, I think, what, 8 in the bucket. We let a few go. So we had 12. We let them go. We have 8. He's been catching them ever since, releasing them now. I have a few in the bucket, and those are going to be used for bait. I don't really see them coming out and hitting anymore, buddy. You might have ran through the whole school there. You can try this side. It's a little windy, but here, why don't you come over here? Let's just let that die out a little bit. Give him that bread. You got to carry the cane pole, because remember, the line is attached. So bring the cane pole over with you. I got the bread. Yeah, bring that too. That's what we're going to bait with. And let's set up in this corner here. It's a little bit more windy, but oh, actually, Jonah, you know what I'm saying? What? Look at this. I wasn't even thinking. You could do right here, buddy. Come here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here, let's see. Oh look, there's an old worm here. Let's toss that in. You want to use it, or you want to toss it in?
I think I want to use it, but can you hook it on?
Yeah. No problem. It's an old dried out nasty worm. I do want to see if there's anything down there though. so I gotta firm it more, because remember, with bread, you can dictate how fast it falls. The harder you firm it, the faster it'll fall. The less you firm it, that's fine. We're not getting anything over here, Joan. Nope. We're not even gonna cast over here. Here, let's go over here and try. I ain't wasting my time with that. Let's try a few of these over here.
There's a bobber right there.
Yeah, it's snagged on the bottom. When we get the kayaks out, we'll, let's see. Here, grab this worm so I don't accidentally throw it anything in its bread. Yeah. Look at him putting that worm on. It's a dried worm. They're gonna grab that worm that's leaning so much over. Take that to the spot we were just at anyway. There's not much having over here, and it's too windy. It's too windy. Joan. Alright. I'm on the other side. I'm gonna set this cane pole down to your right. There we go. I hope the wind dies down a little bit tonight, man, because I already dedicated myself to this shit.
Won't go down.
The worm. That's because it's dried. Here, let's see if we can maybe, let's just flop it. No. Yeah, that's not gonna. Almost. Keep doing that. It might get moisture and drop down. There's like an air pocket or something in that dry, but it's gone. Oh. It's a dry worm, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think we should even use this.
Well, you're the one that wanted to use it.
Wait, Dad, what if I catch one of those worms again in a bucket and then I put them back in? They can have the worm. No, John. When you catch a fish, that fish probably is not going to bite or try to eat anything for like the next 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Can I just try it?
I mean, unless you're a northern pike, you're gonna like come back and just hit shit again.
Yeah.
Outrageously crazy.
Can I just try it?
Carp, bass, catfish. I don't know. I don't think they do that. They get hooked. You fight them a little bit. I don't think that fish is biting for a few days. I give it at least 3-4 days.
I'm just gonna try it, okay?
All right. If you really want to experiment, then put a piece of bread on there.
Okay, can you take this off?
Just take it off. Sling it in the water. So he just caught these fish on bread, like what? I don't even know how long have we been streaming this thing? Oh shit. We've been streaming almost an hour, dude. See, time flies when you're hungry. Alright, so we're doing this, right? We got these fish, he caught them on bread, and he's thinking that he can just go and catch them again. So go ahead, come on, white guy. Put some bread on there, throw it in there, and see if you can just catch them again. Go on. What do you think? Do you think they look interested, huh? Huh? I was scared for their lives, buddy. Yeah, the bread came out, but no, John, they're not. Trust me, buddy. They ain't biting. Ow, wow. Yeah, they have spines on them.
Stop scratching.
A lot of nice bluegills here. That water again. Last time I did this, we only lost like 3 of them. Nice and oxygen. More oxygen.
Do you have any fake worms or something?
Fake worms, Joan.
Dude, you caught the score, buddy. How many fish are you just catching this damn thing? Like 20 something, 30 something? Haven't you had enough? But yeah, look at these guys. Beautiful bluegills. Flippity flappities. All gonna be used for bait tonight for some whatever we can catch on the fox river. I will try to do a live feed on that tonight. As long as I can get the lighting right. But otherwise, I'll be filming a video regardless.
It is windy, buddy. Constant, consistent, persistent. I can't see, but can you guys see anything under there? Are there any fish under there? I didn't put it in the water.
I think it is. Water resistant, whatever they want to say. No. Hey, there's a little
Line on here. Let's see what this is. Oh, look at this. Some jerk off. What is this?
There, John. Wow. No comments on that, guys. Can I take this camera off? I don't know. I don't know, Joan. It doesn't look good for any eye. It doesn't look good for any eye.
Dada, I don't mind just watching these fish.
Watching what fish? Well, you did good, Mr. Jonah. I said I wanted 6. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, we have 8. We did have 12 at one point. I released a few. Oh, I was gonna say, I forgot we're using bread. I was like, is that Papa? Yeah, we typically will use little things like that. What's going on here? Bears are up 30-10, they say. What? That's awesome. Up Bears! Yeah. That's all I need. Success. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not watching the game, right? Yeah, I paid for NFL, what is that, the NFL subscription, but I can't watch the game out here. I'm always in the woods, guys. We're here in Illinois. Right now we're in an inland lake, Fox Lake, Illinois. That's where we're at. About an hour and 20 minutes from where I grew up. Well, an hour and 40 minutes from where I grew up in Chicago. You know what, John?
What?
That's a nice fish, buddy.
Is that what you were going to say?
No, I was going to say something else, but I stopped. That's what I said, right?
Down to the lake.
Good job. Good job, little man.
Basically, I just stopped it in one face.
Yeah, you did. He didn't know what to do with it.
So he just ate it.
All about that bread. Just using white bread. Look at him. Just. No, you got. No. That's not good.
Yeah.
You gotta do that again.
I think we should just keep taking tiny bits from the bag instead of taking it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because when it is out in the air, if you leave it in a Ziploc bag, the sun kind of keeps it moist all day. It will never dry out. But if you take it out, bread, and you put it on just in the open air with the oxygen, it typically will dry out pretty fast, which makes crumbles for what I'm doing right now. If I was in a river or a lake where I needed to cast out a little bit further, I would want my bread all moist all the time. And, you got to firm the bread up. You got to dip it in the water, only if it's on your hook, and then you cast it out. If you firm bread on a hook and you just cast it out, 9 times out of 10, it's just going to fall right off. If you firm bread on the hook, keep the tip exposed. You can feel, like if you run your fingertip down the bread, and you can feel the tip of that hook, and then you dip it in water before you cast it out,
The bread will, I mean, it'll harden like literally a rock. It's insane. It gets so hard. And it's been very reliable bread for me.
Bread is a very reliable bait.
Very versatile bait.
People naturally use bread.
Not everybody uses bread. Not everybody uses bread.
In Chicago, a lot of people walk down, they feed the ducks with bread, and then the minnows go and eat the crumbs, and then, like, I have video footage.
Everything I do, I have video footage of, but
I have video footage of, you know, throwing bread in and letting it slowly fall. So the ducks are eating the bread on top of the surface. I think if you search Afro ducks, geez, that's an old video, but Afro ducks, I drove my bike from my house in Chicago, Illinois, went to Horner Park, and there was these Afro ducks. They had to have been released.
maybe pet ducks, but they were just chilling there. The river never
Freezes, so all winter it's always thawed out. It's warm water. So as long as they stay in the water, they won't freeze. I've seen ducks on the shoreline that were sleeping and froze to death because they were wet. Went on the shore, it was like below zero, and they froze to death. Literally, they just couldn't get out. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, scary stuff to see, but
I think we gotta give them more of this dry.
yeah, give them some more of the dry bread. But anyways, going back to the Afro ducks, I would put some bread out for them. I'd take my GoPro and extended rod and slowly lower it down as the bread's falling. So you'd see the ducks' mouths underneath, grabbing all the bread, tearing it apart. Then you see these crumbs falling with these minnows going side by side by side, just going in circles, eating the crumbs. And then you see predator fish, bluegill, bass, you know, right under them, like circling them. And then when you get to the very, very bottom, there's freaking big carp just chilling, like circling around, or just even staying in that spot, constantly just flaring their big old juicy lips. So, you know, I don't know if the carp or fish in general have adapted to bread as many of the wildlife has because of human, I guess, existence. But bread is a valuable and versatile bait, and a lot of people should consider it. It's very cheap. If I was ever in survival mode and I needed to catch fish to eat, like, bread is the best way to go. I mean, I can catch fish on lures, don't get me wrong. You can hook a sock, you jiggle it right on the surface, I guarantee you I'll catch a bass on that, and I've done it. But I'm just saying, in general, if you need to go out there survival mode, you know, and you're not like predator fishing kind of like that, you're doing some kind of thing where you're either trapping fish or just throwing something out and just letting it sit there while you're doing some other stuff, bread is a good bait. We were camping in Yorkville, Illinois once, and we were in a pond where, like, it had a fish kill, there was nothing left. Someone must have threw a big carp in there. I had bread sitting there for 12 hours. We were all around the campfire, drinking beer, chilling, having a great old time. And all of a sudden I hear my rod jerk and literally hear a splash. So I run over there as fast as I can, knee deep in the water, grab the rod that's flying in the water, and what's on that? Freaking like 17-pound carp. Just awesome, man. Like, literally, any time I'm ever bottom fishing, I will always consider bread on one of my rods. Tonight, I'll have bluegill. I'll have cut bluegill on one rod. I'll have live bluegill on another rod, and then I'm going to be using bread on the side. And I would not be surprised, my friends, if bread outdid those other options. I don't typically use live bait. Bread, as far as I go, is into that environment, but outside of lures and stuff. But tonight, that is what we're going to do. We're going to toss these guys out here, Fox River, and we're going to see what we can do. 42 degrees is their expected temperature. This guy, so my son thinks that he can catch the fish that he just caught on bread again by tossing. But John, no, that's snagging, buddy. That's snagging, all right? They ain't going to fool me, brother. Trying to get the hook right in front of their lip and lift up. Come on now. Come on now.
Hey, that's how I sometimes try to fish.
Well, I mean, out here in this big lake, no, even that's, yeah, I mean, I don't know. But still, that's snagging. That's not okay. Are we almost done out here, John?
Sure.
All right, well.
How about the next really big bluegill we catch? We keep an eight.
For the homies.
It's out.
All right, guys, so friends, family, YouTube friendlies, we are going to be out once this guy catches another fish, he says. Appreciate you guys for watching. Please like the video, guys. Please like the video. I appreciate it, man. It doesn't take much, guys. It takes a lot to get out here and film. My hand hurts. I've been holding this the entire time.
Just lost one.
Yeah, that was...
Does that count?
No, that does not count. You said the next one, Joan. You hooked one, but you have to touch one, okay? That is different, sir. That is not the same. Last time I went out on Vern Wolf Lake, I caught 3 fish. The biggest fish, I got all the way up to the dock, or all the way up to the boat. I even touched the side of him, but still considered it not a catched fish because the damn thing wiggled. Those damn pike, man. Talk about a crazy fish. One of the strong, I never realized it until I started fishing Vern Wolf Lake in Wisconsin, but boy, pike are the slimiest and the most smelliest fish. I mean, outside of salmon and shad, pike are freaking nasty. I mean, they're not nasty. Don't get this twisted, guys. Don't twist the words, but I mean, I did say them. But they're not nasty, but they are smelly and slimy, man. Like lake pike. I didn't really feel like I experienced that in the rivers, like Des Plaines and Fox Rivers. I didn't feel the pike were exactly the same, maybe because they're running consistent current. But those lake pike, boy, they are smelly and they are slimy.
And stinky.
Yeah. And, wait, do I still have... Yeah, look at that. Does that show up? Where's my thumb? I don't know if that shows up or not, but that's a pike bite. Yeah, what is it? My last video, it's not edited. I have 7 videos sitting there waiting to be edited. No, 8. And then I have 9 because I have to take my footage off my camera tonight before I go out and film. So that's 9 videos I have to edit. And I was on my 2-week hiatus, which I only take a 2-week hiatus in the year, just once a year. And I'm typically fishing at least 4 or 5 days a week.
Go.
You gotta catch one more fish, buddy. You don't make a goal and you back off, all right? You can do it. You want me to bait a little bit? You said one more and we are done, Joan, okay? One more and we are done. So bring your thing up, reset, rebait, get everything. Oh, get yourself snagged.
On, so we gotta be done, huh? Let's see what you're doing here.
Sorry.
I see your plan there, mister.
Sorry.
So reset, get that going, okay? I'm gonna bait for you. You set a goal and we're gonna achieve that goal, all right, buddy? You said one more and we're done. You only caught like 24, 25, 26 maybe, right?
Yeah.
It's all on film. We can go back and watch it. So I'm gonna bait right now. You said one and done. We're gonna get you that one and then we'll be done. These are bluegill, man. If we were on another species, we'd be like, all right, you wanna go? I get it. But come on, we can make this happen. Believe it to achieve it, good sir. Right? Do you see anything down there? Anything taking any bread?
Well, I'm just... Yeah!
Go again. You had them on. Remember, this is the last one, okay? Just because you get one, I don't want you to be like, just one more. I'm motivating you to do this last one. We're not leaving without it. But once we get it, we're done. And tonight, I will do my best to go live while I film a video. So that'll actually be... I'm new to this whole thing, so that'll be weird. I filmed videos my entire life, but it'll be weird to film and... Yep, didn't count, didn't touch it. All right, looks like we're gonna be here a while, Joan. I'm just kidding. You're good, buddy. You had them. I think you did that on purpose so you can catch another one. All right? I know what you're planning. Joan. So remember, let it fall. Hey,
How do you think I could unhook him while he's still in the air?
make sure that's good on there, but let it fall slow, okay? If it hits the bottom, well, don't let it hit the bottom. If it gets close to the bottom, you suspend it right above the bottom, and you lift it up and do it again, okay? It's got to be flowing downward, like all this other bread. Otherwise, what does that matter? If it's falling straight down with the other ones, you should be good.
Just make sure you get that hook in them.
If you don't feel them, you could see them hit it, but you got to feel them, all right? If you don't feel them, then don't hit that. And if you do set it, just drop it right back down. Don't break it right back up. If there's bread on it still. Because they'll hit it again. What's up, guys? Thank you guys for viewing. Appreciate your support. Anybody can like the video, I'd appreciate that even more, guys. We all love fishing. We're out here for the same stuff. Positive vibes, relaxation. Let's go. I think you got to hold the screen down and then you type like, or some phones you can just double tap the screen and you can like the video. But appreciate if you guys like. Always appreciate it. How's it looking, John? Not good? I was expecting the opposite of that. All right, we're gonna drop some more bread down. Okay.
Okay.
Where are you at? How's yours? There must be what?
No, it's the wind. Because there's definitely no current down there. It's got to be the wind.
Yeah, you had a few good bites, man. But I'm telling you, like, look how much bread's sitting on the bottom now, John. You went through that whole school, bro. Come on, we got to get one more though. You caught 2 since we decided to make that, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't touch them. So technically, we didn't catch anything. We just flipped something, you know? Got it up, we flip it out of the water. We're like,
Hey, man. But we never touched it. We do have tons of bluegill, though. This guy, he's killing it. I told him to stop keeping them, you know what I'm saying?
they got them little spines on them. We'll be night fishing tonight, Fox River, Illinois. Usually,
Oh, come on, man. Get my shit all rusty. Come on, man.
about that life.
What?
Wife's coming to check on us. We've been on there so long. Yeah, it's windy, huh?
Hey, you're on live. Yeah, we're leaving right now. He's caught so many. I told him to stop keeping fish like 30 minutes ago. And he's just been
Catching them and having fun. Yeah.
I came to these pictures last year.
Oh, wow, I can't wait to go to the brother about
He's
it.
trying to get us out. We're gonna just head
I'm
out
not
though.
desperate.
Are we good, John?
I gotta go back.
All right, send us out, Joan. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, guys. We'll be out here again. Please hit that like button. If you haven't. You're watching, but you haven't like that. It's okay. It's okay. I still appreciate it.
I'm gonna go back to her.
Yeah. Wait. So I gotta carry out. Okay. Kids. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Search Adept Angling or Geofishing. We do a lot of fishing. Just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I fish all the time. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. I guess I should figure out how to end this before I do all that. What do I do here? All right, guys. Peace. Thank you.